The stories we tell ourselves matter, so let's stop telling ourselves the wrong stories. Particularly, let's stop telling ourselves the wrong stories about being nervous for presentations, job interviews, and other crucial conversations. Because when we misunderstand what nervousness is and how to work with it, we shortchange ourselves and we shortchange all the people in the world that might be positively impacted by our gifts and our messages if we were just a little bit more confident in sharing them. Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mari Giaser, and I am an executive presence and public speaking trainer and consultant that helps you get that confidence and develop some polish so that when you're ready to share your gifts, you feel excited to do so, not nervous about it. And that's one of the first things we want to do is reframe nervousness as excitement. So Allison Woods Brooks from Harvard University did some studies and discovered that just rephrasing our personal state and describing it as excitement instead of nervousness caused public speakers to get a 10% higher rating on speeches that they gave that were adjudicated by third-party reviewers who didn't know whether they were assigned to say, I'm excited, or assigned to say, I'm nervous. Because people who are exhibiting excitement are taking that energy that we feel when we're, quote, nervous and sharing it in a positive way. And that's the next thing I want you to think about with nervousness. People tend to take it personally, and they tend to act like it's somehow unexpected. I will routinely have people say to me, oh, I'd like to do that, but I just can't. I get so nervous. I mean, I get dry mouth and my knees shake a little bit and I get sweaty palms, and so I can't possibly do public speaking. And I want to gently say to them, what makes you so special? Do you think no one else gets those symptoms when they are ready to speak? Even some of the best presenters in the world experience a little dry mouth, may have a little bit of a shaky knee, maybe have their stomach knot up a little bit. The trick is not to get rid of the nervousness, it's to use it. There is a saying in the speaking community of, it's getting all your butterflies to fly in formation. You're not trying to get rid of them, you're just trying to use them well. There's a lot of things you can do in the 24 hours before a presentation to keep your nervousness in that window of excellence so you get enough of that energy to really do something with, but not so much it becomes distraction. But one of those things is simply understanding, hey, I can think about this as excitement. Hey, this is normal. And I can have ways to take care of myself for dealing with it instead of seeing it as a problem or seeing it as something about you that's wrong, that's causing you to be nervous. What we want to think about is what happens maybe is nerves, maybe is excitement. It's really just energy. What happens is you get some extra energy and then you become responsible for how you're going to use it. And your brain might want to tell you to fight, flight, or freeze. Those probably aren't great options. You don't want to run away. You've already agreed to speak. You don't want to freeze and just stand there and look stupid. You need to talk. You don't want to pick a fight with your audience. That's not going to help. But you might want to fight for your audience. Fight for them to get something useful. And part of that is thinking about, I'm here to give a gift. I'm here to give a gift. And if I have distracting emotions or if you have confusion, we're going to fight through that, because what's really important is that you get the gift. And I'm excited for you to get the gift. That's what this is about. This is about connection and sharing. If you think about presenting in that way, it's easier to deal with any symptoms that come up. It's easier for you to say, you know what? This may or may not be a perfect version of the speech that I thought I was going to give. That doesn't matter. What matters is I showed up authentically as myself, ready to serve and ready to give. And not put yourself in a place where you're thinking about, this is about me being judged. Even a job interview, we will often take very personally, there's something wrong with me. And of course, because our survival is on the line in a lot of ways when we're looking for a job. But it's never really about you. It's always about a million different things that are happening, perceptions that are going on, people that were there, details you don't know about. You can't control anything that's going on in that organization. You can't control anything that's going on in your audience's mind. All you can control is, am I here genuinely ready to fight through any distractions and with excitement and authenticity try to give my unique perspective in the best possible way. If you're doing that, then you are showing up powerfully, and the rest is just up to them. A lot of times I think about speaking like laying out a buffet. I'm just putting out the food. I'm not putting it on your plate or forcing it down your throat. I'm just putting it out here. If you want it, have some. That's what you're doing. You are sharing your gifts, and the people that want it will be excited to have some. So, I hope this helps. Please put in the comments what your thoughts are about changing from nervousness to excitement in your perspective, and I will see you for the next quick tip and trick.